Hey guys, it's Miss Leo. I wanted to go over with you how to fill out your 10th grade registration cards. So in case you needed a reminder, I know we went through these in PCCRs, but I just wanted to offer a little refresher and another way for you to see, how to do all of this. Reminder, these are due Wednesday, February 12th. That is the day the high school counselors are coming over here. We'll pull you guys for just a couple minutes from your science classes. You'll have the opportunity to meet with them, introduce yourselves, and just check this over. Make sure it's all correct so we can make your schedule for next year. Okay, I'm gonna zoom in here. We're gonna go through a couple different key points. Okay, first off, in the top corner, we have a spot for your name, your student number, and your SLIC student number. So you don't have a SLIC student number yet. You might. We'll go through what that means in a little minute. But your student number is your lunch number. It's also on Aspire. So first and last name and lunch number. Okay. Next, they're going to ask you to select 16 total boxes. So what that means is, for example, for English, they're going to give you 2 boxes here. So you'll select 1 box, 2 box. And those 2 boxes will let us know that you need that class for a full year, because 1 box equals 1 semester. So if there's 2 boxes there, you have to choose both of them because it's a full year class. Like English, you're in English 9 this year, you have to take it again next year. So you'll select 2 of those, and that will give you 2 towards your 16. So that means you have 14 left. If you're wondering, Miss Leo, what do I have to choose? Well, it's on the back, and these are your yellow sheets. So if you have lost your yellow sheet, come find us. We'll give you a new one. No worries. We just want to make sure you have it for Wednesday the 12th. Okay, so here are all of your requirements. There are 16 total boxes, like I said, that we need to fill out. 1 box is 1 semester. 2 boxes is a full year. So required, you have English, so that could be English 10 or Honors English 10. For social studies, you have World Civilizations, which is 1 semester, or AP World History, which is a full year. Math 2 or Honors Math 2. And then for science, you have options. A lot of you are in biology this year. A lot of you are in earth science this year. If you took earth science, your next step will be biology next year. If you've taken biology, if you're in it this year, your options are chemistry, honors chemistry, physics, or AP bio. If you're wondering what these different words mean, they're all here in the course catalog. You'll just type that in on your Chromebook or on your computer or phone, and you can see there's a couple sentences for each class and what they all mean. Next up, you have to take Fit for Life, and you have to take health. So I get asked a lot, can I do that over the summer? Can I do that online? Yes. That will help open up space for you next year. If you want to take a bunch of electives, but you have to get those requirements, you can take some of those online or online during the summer. Fit for Life, that's a semester course. Health is a semester course, and health science is a full year. So if you're interested in something to do with health sciences, so that could be a nurse, a doctor, an athletic trainer, physical therapist, anything like that, you might like Intro to Health Science. It's just an opportunity for you to explore careers like that. Also, we recommend taking at least 1 art and at least 1 CTE class. So CTE stands for Career and Technical Education. Those are classes like foods, woods, nail tech, robotics, anything that is allowing you to kind of test the waters with those careers. Art, we have drawing, ceramics, painting, performing arts, so choir, theater, band, orchestra, anything like that. You need 1.5 credits of art to graduate and 1 credit of CTE to graduate. That's not to say that you can't take more after that. Once you fill up those buckets, so if you fill up your art bucket and your CTE bucket, you can keep going. It'll just spill out and start filling up your elective credit bucket. You still need some of those to graduate. So just because you finish doesn't mean you have to stop. A lot of these are fun elective classes, and it's still good to keep taking them if there's something that interests you. That's just what you need to graduate. Okay, now we've gone over the requirements. Let's pop back up here and kind of see what we're looking at in total. We've got English, math, science. In your PCCR packets, there's a whole sheet on your science pathways. So it'll tell you what will come next after earth science or biology. Okay, you've got some options for peer tutoring, ACT prep, sources of strength, peer leadership team. We have that here. So if you want to know what it's about, come ask me or Miss Peasley or Mr. Melville. If not, it's also on the course catalog that I just showed you earlier. Seminary is an option, also seminary in Spanish. That's no credit, so it'll take up a spot in your schedule, but you won't earn any credit for that. Okay, popping back up here, we've got social studies. World Civ is 1 semester. AP World History is a full year. There's an AP test at the end of the year that you have to pass to earn that college credit. As long as you pass the class, you earn high school credit, but if you want college credit through the AP program, you have to take and pass the test at the end of the year. It's usually in May. It's nationwide. And that can help you get some college credit if you want to go to college and you want to knock some credit out now. Sociology is the study of society and how we interact. Psychology is the study of the brain and how we think. Sports psychology is how athletes think. So very cool class there. We talked a little bit about health or health science. You can choose one of those. Fitness for life, that's a requirement as well. We've got men's athletics, women's athletics. So if you are on a sport at Murray, those are sometimes nice to have. It'll be at the end of your day, so it's just extra conditioning. It can be nice if you have a game that day, a meet or a match, you can check out, and it's not one of your classes like English, science, math, social studies. It's a class where you are already doing that activity, so it's pretty easy to check out of that. Swim team is on there as well. Basketball is a basketball class, not the team. So if you're interested in a team, that'll be separate. That's outside of school. Dance 1, dance 2, social dance, and then unified PE is PE that is designed for everybody of all abilities. Digital studies, if you have taken ECS here or online or any other digital studies class online, that counts. You no longer have to take any computer class throughout the rest of high school. You can absolutely if you want to, but know that credit is done for graduation. Driver's ed. So this is really exciting. A lot of you guys are going to be turning 16 here next year. Some of you guys might already have your permits. So if you want to take driver's ed at the high school, you can sign up for it here. It's a full semester class. If your birthday is before February 1st, you can sign up for that first semester. If it's afterwards, you'll sign up for that second one and be able to get that driver's ed credit so you're ready to get your license. We do offer summer driver's ed at Murray. It is, as of now, it's a 3-week program. 3 weeks in June for first session. Another session is offered 3 weeks in July, so you'll take one or the other. It is pretty hard to get into. Just to be thinking about that, if it doesn't work, what are some of your other options? Usually about 15 spots. It is every day, Monday through Friday, from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And those signups will go out around spring break. You have to have your permit at the time of registration and be ready to pay for that. All right, up here we've got these fun fine arts and CTE classes. So like we mentioned earlier, probably take one of each of those. It's great because now you have all of these options and you can really see which path do I want to explore. you have that freedom to get to choose, right? We have to get the credit, but how you fill that credit is your choice. We also have these fine arts or CTE classes, so you can choose in there, which credit do you need? Do you need a fine arts credit? Do you need a CTE credit for these, such as photography, videography, drones? Spartan Vision is our TV, our broadcasting channel, so if you want to be on the news, that would be very cool. For language, I know some of y'all are in our dual immersion program. If you are, you can go straight into this Spanish for the University of Utah. And if you continue Spanish through the rest of high school, you'll be 2 classes away from getting your minor in Spanish, and you will only be in high school, which is very cool. AP Spanish is also an option if you want to take that next year. Again, we have German, Spanish, and French that are all available for you to take next year at Murray. Language is no longer a requirement for high school graduation. However, if you want to take the honors diploma route, if you want an honors diploma, you do have to have 2 years of the same language. So, for example, Spanish 1, then Spanish 2. And that starts counting in 9th grade. So if you're in Spanish 1 or 2 this year, you can take next year the one after that and meet your language credit for that honors diploma. Some colleges, if you want to go to college, some colleges do require that you have 2 years of language. So I just let you know that now. I know that seems really far away, but I would really hate for you to get to senior year and want to go to a certain college and they say, sorry, you had to have 2 years of a language and now it's too late. So if you want to go to college, might be a good idea to have those 2 years of language just to keep those doors open. Let's see, on here we also got a spot for Math Lab or School Success. If you're in those classes now, come talk to us about if you should fill that out. Alternates, after you get all 16 of your boxes, you will put 3 alternates. And those are classes that you would be cool with taking if one of your other classes doesn't work, isn't available, it's full, so that we know, okay, we have some other options here. If you have an IEP, if you currently work with Miss McCall, please go talk to her about which of these you should be filling out. Also, if you work with Miss Straley right now for ESL, go talk to her about which of these classes you should fill out as well. On the back, we have a copy of the graduation requirements. If you need it on there, it's right easily visible for you. It's also a bigger version of that is in your packet. It's that pink page. Last thing on here is these tryout classes. So we have theater, band, choir, student government, Latinos in Action, cheerleading, drill, dance company, study hall, or ELD. If you're interested in these tryouts, they will be coming later this year, here in a couple months, once we kind of get into the spring. There's a spot for you to say, I will try out for blank. If I make it, I will drop blank. So let's say you really want to try out for drill. You can indicate that and you'll select those 2 boxes and those will count towards your 16 classes, 16 boxes. Okay, just gave y'all a lot of information. If you have any questions, please come and ask me or Miss Peasley. Always happy to help. Super excited for you for 10th grade. We're going to miss you guys a lot. But really excited for what's coming up next. So again, this is due Wednesday, February 12th. If you need another yellow paper, no worries, come grab it in here from us and let me know if you have any more questions. Thanks, guys.